What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. In the last episode, we started the first two missions inside the dunes area of the drablands. And in this episode, well, before we go back to the sandy desert area, what do you say we stop by Madame Couture's and, build some new costumes, because I did do a little bit of grinding to get some extra materials so we could build two different costumes, first being the Dune Walker Duds. Now what this costume allows you to do is walk on the sandy areas without sinking down, and I don't know, I feel like this will make navigation just a whole lot easier in these upcoming areas, since then I won't need to worry about, like, you know, sinking down into the sand and losing a ton of hearts. So there we go. We look kind of like an Egyptian or King Tut or something like that. Tut tut, you've left me speechless. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a joke or something like that, but whatever. Anyways, the second costume that I want to make is the Hammerware. Now, this is a costume that you guys actually recommended that I build, because all this really does is upgrade the magic hammer's, like, normal abilities. But you guys said this was awesome, so I am excited to try it out, since I believe there is a stage in the dunes that does make use of the magic hammer. So hopefully we'll get to try out both of these costumes. That's totally wonderful, my heart. Oh, I get it. Turtly instead of totally. Nice one. Alright, so now that that is done, we got some extra costumes. What do you say we head right back into the drablands and see what we can do? Don't really want to waste too much time in the beginning of these videos, you know, getting costumes and stuff like that. Although I guess I could have actually gone to Daily Riches, since this is like a different day. The chest should have respawned, so I probably could get, like, something new if I went there, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. We'll pass over that today, and maybe we'll head over to Daily Riches some other time. For now, though, the dunes are calling, and we're gonna head to the Gibdo Mausoleum, and for this, I'm gonna go with my Dune Walker Duds, just because can't really use the Hammerware suit since there is no magic hammer in this set of stages. Well, I mean, we could use it, but there would be little point since there is no, you know, magic hammer. So yeah, the Dune Walker Duds, definitely the better choice, especially since there already seems to be a ton of sand that we're gonna have to walk over. And there's the exit. And hey, a small key! No! Alright, well, I kind of already know what I need to do here. Clearly I just have to, like, blow off those weird little sand indentations and find the small key. Probably an enemy under there as well that I'll need to kill. Problem is, since I'm using the Gush Jar on Red Link, I don't have my Dune Walker Duds, which stinks. So I gotta be a little bit careful as to not, like, sink in the sand here. And there we go, there's my key. No, see, alright, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Like, they do not give you a lot of time to even stand on the sand, because I swung my sword like twice, and then I was already down, getting, you know, sucked in. Kinda stinks, but whatever. I just gotta remember to use my Dune Walker Duds as much as I possibly can when I'm going over the sand. Although, I guess it was kind of unavoidable this time around, since I really did need to use my Gush Jar in order to get that small key. Not a big deal, we already finished the first stage, so on to stage number 2. We still have yet to see any Gibdos, but if I know this game, they'll probably save the Gibdos for, like, the very last stage and sort of use them as a boss, so we can expect to see them very soon, I guess. For now, though, let's just deal with all these enemies. I guess we have, like, another enemy gauntlet style stage. There's some ropes here, so those guys are new. And I mean, the ropes are just like the snake type enemies. People get mad at me sometimes when I call them snakes instead of ropes, but it's like, come on guys, they're snakes. Like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, which is sort of why I stopped, like, caring about the official enemy names, because if I mess them up or I get them wrong or call them something else, like if I call a Stalfos a skeleton, someone's probably gonna get mad, and it's like, really? That's the thing you're gonna get mad at? Like, the most insignificant little thing in a video. It's like, that's what you're gonna get mad about, but, whatever. I really just gotta, like, get over stuff like that, I guess, because, I mean, by now I should be used to it, but it still does kind of annoy me. Anyways, I'm just gonna, like, shoot fireballs at this guy, and hopefully this is, the last enemy that we need to deal with. Nope, it's not. Oh, right. Cool. More snakes and ropes and other things that we need to kill. Fun times for everybody. And I do apologize if I sound a little bit out of it right now. This week's actually been pretty stressful. I'm kind of tired right now. Like, I picked up another freelance editing gig recently, and it's for a fairly large company, like the largest company that I've ever done freelance editing for. So, it's been a lot of back and forth, like on phone calls and meetings and stuff like that with them this week to sort of figure out exactly what they want. And now I'm just sort of beginning the editing process because I got all the files from them that I need. And, I'm just like stressing out over this a lot because I really want to do a good job for this company, since they did express interest in making a larger video in the future. Because right now what I'm working on is sort of like a smaller introductory video for this company, and I sort of mentioned the idea of making something larger later on, and they seemed interested in that. So I'm hoping if I do a good enough job with this first video, they'll hire me again later on for that second video, which would be amazing because I love doing freelance editing gigs. Like, editing is my favorite thing to do. It's sort of the reason why I started YouTube, because, I don't know, a couple people might not know this, but before I started this channel, I actually did have another channel on YouTube. It's since then been, like, deleted, all the videos removed and stuff like that, because it's just embarrassing now going back and looking at those. But, it was sort of like a comedy sketch channel, except the comedy wasn't really comedy, it was just like stupid. So it was just like a dumb sketch video I made when I was in like my early teens with a bunch of my friends, you know. We would get together after school and just record stupid stuff with the camcorder that I just happened to have. And that's sort of how I learned to edit and stuff like that. And then of course over the years, I learned several different softwares, and now I'm sort of at the point where I just like, I look for freelance editing gigs to get a few extra bucks on the side of YouTube. But this is definitely a project that is the largest freelance gig I've done thus far. So yeah, it is a kind of a big deal for me, and I don't know how much time it's gonna take, but I definitely want to do a really good job. So that's sort of why I've been like, I don't know, stressing out this week and losing a little bit of sleep, just because I've been working on this project, getting things together, and sort of playing out in my head what I want to actually make for these guys, because I definitely want to make it something like flashy and impressive, and not something that, you know, anyone could have made in a couple of minutes in like a basic editing software. Alright, so, I need to figure out where exactly this platform is. Alright, there we go. So I think that should lead me all the way over to the end. Let me just double check though. Yeah, we're good. Alright, well that was a pretty easy stage. I actually really liked that gimmick of using the fireball to like figure out where the platforms are and make your way to the end. That was pretty cool. And there we go. We are done with stage 3 and on to stage 4. But yeah, when you're working for someone else, you really want to do your best to like try and make a good impression on them as much as you can, because that's sort of how you get ahead a little bit, especially in freelance editing, when there are a ton of freelance editors, especially in like my area, because I live very close to New York, and that's like a large central hub to people who are like, you know, looking to be editors and stuff like that, because there's a ton of editing schools in New York and some in Connecticut as well. So for me at least, I try to do my best that I can for a reasonable price. Like, I do charge less than the people that have like gone to, you know, college for this type of stuff, since I don't have a college education. I'm completely self-taught, so obviously my work may not be as good as those people, so I make sure I charge a little bit less, but I do promise a good product and try to put everything I know into it. Anyways, where did that guy even go? He was just like, I'm Team Rocket, I'm out of here, man. Like, he was gone, man. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Anyways, I guess that's it for the boss. I mean, that was pretty cool. We fought some Gibdo. I mean, it's pretty easy when you have, like, the fireball, considering you could just burn them and then immediately turn them into, like, normal Stalfo. So, not even that big of a deal. Alright, let's go with this chest just to see. And we got ourselves the Ancient Fin. I don't believe that's the rare item. No, it's not. It was actually that weird, Gibdo ball of whatever that is. Not actually sure, because I don't think I've ever gotten that before, but since it is in the right chest, for the next stage, it should be in the middle chest, so we'll try to remember to pick that one, and hopefully we will get one of the rare items. Anyways, now that that is done, I still feel like we did that fairly quickly, so we probably do have enough time to go through another set of stages. So you know what? Let's do it, baby. And I think this is the one that will allow us to use the magic hammer. So we can probably try out the other new costume that we bought in this episode, which is the hammerware. And yes, there is the magic hammer in this set of stages, so heck yeah, man. We'll finally get to see what this is all about, because a lot of you guys were like telling me this was amazing. So let's just see for ourselves just how awesome this is. Alright, so it's got a moderately large range, also a pretty large shockwave, which may be able to stun enemies. I don't know. If it can, that would be amazing, and I can kind of see why you guys wanted me to use this. So we'll have to see if it can indeed stun some enemies, and who knows, maybe it'll be like super helpful in the boss of this area. I don't know. Anyways, let's just keep going with this and see what else there is to do in this stage. Alright, let's see. Oh, is this... Wait, is this whack-a-mole? Oh my gosh, this is totally whack-a-mole. Holy crap, that is the greatest thing ever. I am so glad that I got this costume now, because whack-a-mole is going to be so much fun with this thing. Bam! Alright, and bam! Sweet. Oh, okay, that guy has some electricity. And, oh man, how did I miss that guy? Alright, so he's got a little bit of electricity. Probably don't want to hit him when he's electrified, so come on, dude, pop up and... Oh, dang it! Ah, crap. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. You know what? How about we try this? Why don't we try and stun him and then hit him with the hammer first? Well, I need to throw the boomerang in a straight line. There we go. And bam. Alright, that's what you want to do. I mean, you could try to hit him when he's not electrified, but, I don't know. Stunning him seems like it was a little bit easier, so try that instead. Anyways, done with Whack-A-Mole and Stage 1, so let's move on to Stage 2. You know, I kind of hope there's more Whack-A-Mole, because that was a lot of fun. Not gonna lie. Anyways, though, let's see what we got going on. Oh, it's just another enemy gauntlet, but at least we can just smash these guys with a hammer, and it does stun them with the shockwave. Oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, thank you to whoever recommended me building this, because this is amazing. And oh, that's actually it. You know, I kind of have a feeling this stage was supposed to be a lot harder, but yeah, the hammerware suit kind of broke this stage. Like, holy moly. Alright, stage 3 already, guys. That's incredible. So, let's see what's going on here. Oh, this seems kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Alright, this is not a weighted platform, so... Yep, I can move with my hammer, though, so that works. At least, you know, we don't need to worry about, like, balancing things, because that was so much fun in the last video, wasn't it? And what the... Alright. I'll take it then, I guess. Yeah, let's try and do that, and then I should be able to throw this guy over there. Please make it. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Now I could just use the boomerang and get my other links over to where I am on this platform, and then we can see what else is in store for us in this stage. You know, I'm liking all the, like, hammer-based gimmicks that they have so far. It's pretty neat. Alright, so that's gonna make a moving platform, but before we ride that, yeah, let's take care of these fire keys, because I do not want to deal with them. You know, there probably was a better way of getting rid of those guys, but like 2 hearts of damage, not that big of a deal. We'll just tank it up like a man. Plus, our good friend the money squid is here, and he always gives us hearts, even though now we don't even really need them, so I'll just take his money, because that's how we roll, man. You know Link likes his rupees, so come on, man, give it up. Give me your lunch money or something like that, dude. I want it all. Just hand it over to me. Hooray! Alright, so now that that is done, let's see, we got some switches over here. Looks like we're going to need to tilt this platform to reach them, so let's start with this bottom one real quick, and can actually... Alright then, there we go. I guess because I was like aiming towards the wall, it just like wasn't working. Oh, this is on a timer too. Oh crap, I'm actually like gonna run out of stamina. This is not going to be easy, because On multiplayer, yeah, every character has their own stamina meter, but since I'm sort of sharing this between 3 other links, I run out a little bit faster. Alright, can I please just, like, hit this and... No, I did not mean to throw my boomerang that way. Ah, crap. Alright, thankfully it seems like all the switches are on different timers, so we can still pull this off, maybe. Of course, you know, it helps if I don't throw my link on the wrong area. But, alright, let's go all the way back to the top this time. And I should be able to hit this. Oh, come on, just hit the stinking switch. There we go. Jeez. Alright, that took slightly longer than it should have just because of the whole stamina thing, but whatever, not that big of a deal. It would be kind of nice, like, if they did a couple of things in single player differently than in multiplayer, like, I don't know, give you an extra stamina jar or two in situations like that where it cuts it very, very close with your stamina meter, but I guess they wanted to keep up the challenge, I don't really know, or they just didn't feel like, you know, making 2 separate levels for each mode depending on what you're playing. Because this game is fairly short without the multiplayer aspect. Like, if you go through single player alone by yourself with no challenges, this game really only takes you around 6 or 7 hours to complete. And then you can go back and do the challenges on top of that, but, I mean, it's kind of hard to do single player anyways. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing the challenges alone. You probably want to get a group to do those. And then, if you don't grind for different costumes like I've been doing, the game is probably even shorter than 6 or 7 hours. Who knows? Alright, though. Stage 4, the boss of the Desert Temple. Let's see what it is. Looks like some massive arena already, so hopefully it's a cool boss. Looks kind of like a Coliseum, honestly. And oh, the boss is a giant Stalfos. That makes sense. It's a stall champion, actually. Alright, I'm down with that. Alright, so how do I want to fight this guy? I actually don't really know. I might want to do something like what I did with Moldorm and sort of use like 2 different links to space him out, although I can't really tell what he's even doing right now. Maybe I want to try and... Okay, so I can hit him with the boomerang to stun him, and that sort of breaks him apart, and then, yeah, you can just use like the hammer to beat on his middle point, which is his weak spot. I kind of figured you had to use the hammer at some point, because that only makes sense. Alright, wow, okay, I have no idea how that worked. It seemed like he was going to block that, but whatever, I'll take it, man. Let's just wail on him and do a little more damage. You know how we do. And yeah, keep getting those boomerang hits. This is perfect, man. This is not going bad at all. Although, I am kind of running out of stamina, which does stink. But, there we go. Is that it? No, it's not. This is phase 2 then. Alright, so let me try and find another one of those stamina jars real quick if I can. Or not. Well, that kind of stinks, but whatever. We're almost like fully recharged, so we're good to go. Oh, okay. Now his shockwave takes up like the entire stadium when he jumps up, so I need to be a little bit careful and try and get around him here if I can, or not. All right, let's try like the distraction method. So, come here, dude. Look at me. I'm over here. I'm Green Link. Tra la la. All right, and there we go. Bam, stunned. Now let's just hit him one more time, please. There we go. And now let's deal that damage with this mega hammer. I have no idea if this hammer does like more damage. Probably doesn't, but I'm gonna use it anyways just because, I don't know, it looks cooler. Let's run away now. I do not want to get hit by that shockwave. Well, still took damage, but whatever. It only did 1 heart anyway, so not a big deal. Alright, come towards me, my friend. Alright, see again, sometimes he blocks it, sometimes he doesn't. I really don't understand the deal with the whole boomerang thing, but whatever. I'm not complaining, man. We're still doing a ton of damage. There we go. Got away from that attack, and haha! That's what you get for turning your back to me, friend. There we go. And now let's deal some more damage to the core. Hopefully, this will be it. That weird spiky ball is getting kind of annoying, though. Oh no. Looks like we're moving on to a phase 3 now. Things are about to get crazy. I guess I kind of want to stun his head then? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Let's just deal some damage. Not bad at all. I might want to use the hammer to deal damage, although my sword seems to work now, so I might just use that. Hello, dude. You wanna, like, charge at me again? That way I can stun you? I mean, that'd be great. I don't think I need a totem to reach this guy because, that weird spiky ball thing is running guard pretty well. Alright, there we go. And, alright, some cracks are appearing, and now he's glowing red, so he's definitely almost done for. We just gotta keep stunning him, and don't you dare corner me. That's my thing, dude. You can't do that. Alright, come on, dude. Come back down here, and there we go. We did it. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. That was actually a pretty cool fight, not gonna lie. I really did enjoy that one. There have been a lot of cool fights in this game. Like, each one has always been better than the last. This one might be one of my favorites thus far, I gotta say. Very, very interesting. Although, I'm surprised they didn't use, like, the cracks in the arena for anything because, I kind of thought, like, initially maybe I needed to bang those in with my hammer, but I guess those are just there for design purposes. Whatever, not a big deal. Alright, so we are done with the Desert Temple, and that does complete the dune areas in the Drablands. So, let's go and get our prize. And I think I said the middle one contained the rare item, right? This is a stall skull, so let's see. Am I right? Indeed I am. Hooray! We got it this time, guys. Awesome. And with that, another set of stages and a section of the Drabland has been completed. So I think there's only, like, what, 2 more now at this point? That's pretty crazy, guys. Like, we've been blazing through this game, no lie. And with that, though, I think we're going to end things off here. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.